Continue learning Rabeinu Yona's Sharei Teshuva with this incredible Hachzek program. We're on page 152 in the art school Rabeinu Yona as we close out Baruch Hashem another week of learning Musar together. Continues Rabeinu Yona v'diber Shlomo Lav Hashalom be'inini meizikna. Shlomo HaMelech talks about old age. So yisatzel adam b'hem me'avodas Hashem yisparach. That in old age, as one's strength wanes, person should not get weaker in his serving of Hashem. But as we'll see, rather the opposite. Says Shlomo HaMelech in Koheles. Shlomo HaMelech in Koheles, excuse me. No, I was right. Now I'm confused. In the morning, sow your seed. In the evening, don't sit still. You don't know which is going to succeed, which is going to be this or that, whether they're going to be the same. You don't know which one of your occupations is going to bring to fruition. So we're equating the morning to when one is young, the evening when one is old. And what does it mean dealing with the seed? Derech mashal abanim talmidim. Children and students, as Gemara Nivamas teach us, Nasi Isha B'Aldusa Isa, Isha B'Ziknusa, even if one is married when he's young, they still get married when they're old. Hamet Talmidim B'Aldusa, Hamet Talmidim B'Ziknusa. It's never enough. Have more Talmidim, have more children. Because maybe the latter children, the latter Talmidim, the Chena Talmidim, maybe the latter ones will be more successful than the earlier ones. And again, Koheles is Shlomo HaMelech, like we at one point said. Afterwards, continue Shlomo HaMelech, as the art school points out, to remind us, sweet is the R, Toiv is for the eyes, Liris is Hashemesh, to see the sun. What does this mean? Pirush. He goes back speaking about Yemei Zikna, about old age, which we said is comparable to the Erev, to the evening. A Zaken often can't taste what he's eating and what he's drinking the same way, at least he doesn't taste like one who is younger. Kedivrei Barzilai Hagiladi, as we find Barzilai Hagiladi, the Psukim say, Amar, Kieshel Hazakin Lahanas B'mar Hashem Shal Tikser Nafshay Alav. So said Shlomo HaMelech that when one gets older, take pleasure in the sunlight. Why? So that you don't become disgusted with life. Meaning, we're learning a balance over here. Even though the Rabeinu Yona began by teaching, as you get older, you leave the physicalities of this world and you focus purely on Avodas Hashem. But he's saying you still have to have some vigor. You still have to have some enjoyment in your life. So if this old person doesn't get enjoyment from the foods, etc., let him get enjoyment from the Ba'ar HaShemesh, from the sunlight. A very important klal, one that we're seeing more and more in modern times. When one is koitzer hanefesh, if he's disgusted with his life, if he doesn't feel good, he's not going to be able to serve Hashem properly. And therefore this light should mix, should give him a little bit of sweetness as the coming days, as the looming days of darkness and death are coming upon him. As the Pasuk says, even if a person lives for many years, he should rejoice. Should remember the days of darkness that are coming, and all of it is futility, meaning make sure you have purpose in your life. Pirush. And even if you get very old, don't become a burden to yourself, heavy, and there's no purpose to your life. Find ways of enjoying all the years of your life. Why? Not just so you can have enjoyment, so that you could serve Hashem. And if you don't have any vigor and vitality in your life, you're not going to be able to serve the Creator. And what should he do? He should remember the upcoming Yemei HaChoshech, that what? It's going to be for infinity. He's going to live with Hashem after he dies. And after he dies, he's no longer going to be able to do any more Avodas HaKodesh. Continues Rabeinu Yona v'Tzadikim Miskarim B'Ziknusa v'Yazru Chayav V'Echlifu Koyach L'Avodas Hashem. When Tzadikim grow old, they find some inner reserves of energy, strength, What do? They don't become weaker in the Avodas Hashem. The opposite, they become stronger. The Chachma increases. V'nemar, and another pasuk Yitzhak says, they'll be fruitful in their old age, vigorous and fresh. We already mentioned the pasuk that the tzaddik will sprout in his old age, planted in the house of Hashem. Tzaddikim are planted in the house of Hashem from their youth. And they grow as they get older in the early adulthood, they grow in the base medrash. Katamar, like the date palm, sheyifrach, that flourishes, karas gadol balvainam, like the cedar that grows in the Lebanon. Teaches us Chazal, Shesulim Beis Hashem. What does it mean? You're planted in the house of Hashem. Ilu atinoikes. These are the children. They're saplings. They're seeds. Al derech mashikasav shabanin kintim migudalim b'nereim. V'amachri came whatever azeinam nimshal lilanois. Says David Melech that it's not compared to trees. Kilana says kinim leitin chelim. For trees, when they grow old, they don't have any strength. They don't have any fruit. Vasadikim yenuvon b'seiva. So when the pasuk talks about the trees, it's talking about the young age. At the old age, they continue to remain productive, the tzaddikim. And finally, Yoram Rav Ashlam says, David HaMelech, V'gam ad zikna v'siva leikim al tazvinu ad agid zerach ledar l'chol yavik v'rusecha. Even at old age, Hashem, don't leave me, so I continue serving you, Hashem, and I should always have strength to do such. We're learning the balance that with old age, one has to have more focus on his life, but he has to always make sure to have some level of physical pleasures, so that he can continue serving Hashem until the day that he is nifter. We'll pick up from here in the next year.